Hello, I'm Tim. I'm the PM for the package stage at GitLab, and today I'm with Ian, our UX designer. Hello, and today we're going to be talking to you about some features we're really excited about for the upcoming milestone 13.5. So thinking about themes, we're really focusing on the cleanup policy for tags, resolving some critical bugs with the package registry, and we're also preparing for to break ground and really improve the dependency proxy. So on the validation track, one thing that we're, in terms of problem validation, we're going to be interviewing folks in the community about how can we help you find, troubleshoot, and remove packages quickly. We've been hearing, as we've seen increased adoption, we're seeing people with thousands or even tens of thousands of packages in their project or group. And so it's becoming more important that we give them a way to find and manage those packages. If you're interested in volunteering for that user research, you could email me directly at trizzi@gitlab.com. Okay, that was a long intro, Ian. Can you talk us through some of the two design track issues?
For sure. The first thing I want to talk about today is designing settings for accepting and rejecting duplicate packages. This is something that will help our users and our admins who, again, are managing a lot of packages to be able to decide whether their organization can have duplicate packages inside of their registry, because that fits some user stories, and also allowing them the ability to reject them so that each package either has to be a new version or given a unique name, etc. I think this is going to be really exciting to help those users. It's also a chance for us to review those kind of admin level settings, UI, and refine it so it's easier for admins to just handle their package registries cleanly, simply, and move forward.
Great. And then the next one?
This one I'm really excited about. We did the solution validation recently about the dependency proxy. And one of the first things I want to get going is creating the UI to help users understand what is happening with their dependency proxy, specifically what packages have been cached and been pulled. This will help us as we're developing a new feature for both customers and ourselves internally to understand what's being cached. And whenever there's a bug or some unknown or unsure experience happens, we can go and look and see what's been happening, when did it get cached, and troubleshoot more effectively. So leading with the UI in this kind of reference section will help us throughout the entire build process.
That's cool. So this will really expand the package registry from being just hosted packages to things that are hosted outside of GitLab, like npm.js or Maven Central or something like that.
Exactly. And we'll be able to speed up pipelines and ensure greater stability of those builds for our users and be able to do it right out of the gate. I'm really excited to work on this.
That's cool. Well, thanks. I think I can move on to the build tracks. We have a few issues here. I'll try to cover them quickly. If you're familiar with the cleanup policy for tags, this allows you to programmatically delete your image tags from the container registry. But right now it's limited to projects created after milestone 12.8. That's a problem for a lot of our legacy customers that have projects that go back several years. So what we're going to be doing is a phased rollout of the policy. We'll start internally with some large GitLab projects, and then we'll work with some beta customers. And our goal will be probably in 13.6 to have the feature broadly available for all projects. We just need to, because we're dealing with petabytes of scale when it comes to the container registry, we need to roll this feature out smartly to make sure that we don't cause any production issues for .com. The next bug we're talking about is the container registry policy not removing images. So some users have reported on .com that images are not being deleted as stated in the policy. So we'll need to work through this and ensure that images are deleted as expected. We really want to make sure that people have programmatic tools for expiring old unused images. The next one was a bug that was recently brought to our attention where the package details are not updating when the same version is deployed from a different branch. So this is kind of a nasty bug if you're using the package registry heavily. We want to ensure that your pipeline and branch details are correctly displayed, regardless of which branch it was displayed from. So we need to, we'll be addressing this in 13.5 as well. Two more, and they're very similar. we're having problems with NuGet packages with extended versions that are failing to upload. So if you put in a version like this, 1.1.1.1, it will fail. We need to make sure that doesn't happen. And if there is a reason that it should fail, that it fails gracefully. So we'll be addressing this in 13.5 as well. And then a similar issue, we're having problems with Python packages if the package has a period in its name. So again, we need to make sure that either allow the behavior, or if it fails, to make sure that it fails gracefully. So that was great. Thanks, Ian, for that. Anything else you want to add to that before we close?
No, I am really excited for this milestone because we're going to take a moment and really focus on refining the experience and make sure that your registries are stable and efficient and work like you expected them, so you don't have to think about them. They are just always going to work. I'm really excited to see us work on that.
I agree. And I think all of these problems we're seeing are because of increased usage and adoption, which is really cool. So I'm hoping that we can really help our users to continue to use the product and make their workflows more efficient. All right. Thanks, Ian. Thanks, everyone. And if you have any questions, you could always reach out to me at trizzi@GitLab, and look forward to talking to you in the issues. Thanks.